Hello everybody, welcome back to another cooking video. Today I'm going to be sharing with you 3 freezer-friendly dessert recipes which are very simple to make and really tasty. So let's get started. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is make my brownies according to the package directions, which is just the brownie mix, obviously. And a half cup of vegetable oil, 2 eggs, and 3 tablespoons of water. Now I'm going to mix this until it is completely combined. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do, I guess it's not the first thing, I mixed up the brownie batter first, but now I'm going to spray my cupcake pan with cooking spray. I'm going to make sure that I get lots of cooking spray in here so I don't let these stick. So now I'm going to put my cookie dough in here, and I'm using this store-bought cookie dough. It has 24 pieces in here. And I'm going to take 2 of those pieces and kind of form them into a circle, and then put them in my cupcake pan like this and kind of like press it against the sides so it fits in there. It doesn't have to go all the way up the side of the pan, just a little ways. And I'm going to do that with the rest of my cookie dough.
I cannot believe that it's been so long. I cannot believe that it's been so long. I cannot believe that it's been so long. I cannot believe that it's been so long.
So now I'm going to add in my brownie batter, and I'll just add in just a few spoonfuls. Make a mess. I'm just going to add in a few spoonfuls until it is to the top of the, well, whatever those are called. I don't even know. Okay, so I put all my brownie batter into the cupcake pan, and now I'm going to bake this in my 350-degree oven for 20 to 25 minutes. Okay, so my cookie brownie cups are done in the oven, and as you can see, several of them fell apart when I tried to take them out of the pan, but that is okay. It won't affect the taste, obviously. And they took actually 30 minutes in the oven instead of 25, but if you've watched my videos enough, you'll know that our oven does not work very well. So that could be why they took longer. So I'm done with these, and now I'm going to move on to the next freezer dessert recipe. Okay, so this next recipe is a Copycat recipe for Loft-house cookies, which are the ones that you buy in a store that have like the frosting and sprinkles on them. And I'm following a TikTok recipe for this. So it starts out with a half cup of butter, which I soften in a microwave for about 30 seconds. Put that in and spill some on a counter too. And 1 cup of sugar, then mix this together. And now I'm going to add a half cup of sour cream. Oh man, should have grabbed like a smaller spoon to scoop the stuff out of the measuring cups, but I didn't. So, half cup of sour cream, and 2 eggs, and a half teaspoon of vanilla extract, and mix again. Then add my dry ingredients, which is 3 cups of all-purpose flour, 1.5 teaspoons of baking soda, a 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder, and then about a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Okay, so I'm done mixing up the dough, that's what it's called. And now I'm going to use a cookie scoop to put it on an ungreased baking sheet, so hopefully it doesn't stick, but that's what they said to do. So I'm gonna roll it into a ball and then put it on my baking sheet and kind of like smash it down just a little bit. Okay, so it's been 8 minutes. The cookies are done in the oven. Well, this batch of them is. And now I'm going to let these cool completely before I frost them. Okay, so the cookies have cooled for plenty of time, and now I'm going to frost them. And I kind of feel like I won't have enough frosting in here because it's like a partial container, but I'll frost as many as I can. Just put a little bit of frosting on here. Spread it around. Do that with all the rest of the cookies.
Smile, 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 smile.
After a while, I'm sensing a smile.
Okay, so as you can see, I ran out of frosting and I had 4 left that I didn't get frosted, but that's okay. And now I'm going to add some sprinkles on top, and while I'm doing that, I have to tell you guys a funny story. So when I went to get the sprinkles, we keep our like decorating stuff in like a cabinet in our living room, and so when I went to go grab these sprinkles, I went to open them and the top like flew off and a bunch of sprinkles dumped out all over our carpet. So I'm gonna have to vacuum those up when I'm done doing this. But yeah.
After a while, I'm sensing a smile, a smile, a smile, a smile, a smile.
Okay guys, well I'm done making the Copycat Loft-house cookies, and I think they look pretty similar except for the ones that didn't get frosting on them. And they didn't really stick to the pan too bad at all. I thought they might because it said not to grease the pan, but they didn't stick. And I think they, like I said, they look pretty good and they'll definitely freeze well. So that is the end of my second freezer recipe. Okay, so I'm going to start by spraying my 9x13 pan with some nonstick cooking spray. And then I'm going to add in this thing of cookie dough. This is, how much even is this? The 16.5 ounce one, sugar cookie dough. Now I'm going to add this into my pan and press it to the bottom so it covers the entire bottom of the pan. Next thing I'm going to do is make my confetti cake batter, which is 3 eggs, a 1/2 cup of vegetable oil, 1 cup of water, then just obviously the confetti cake mix. Just making that according to the directions on the package. And then I'm going to mix this all up. So now I'm going to pour my cake batter over the cookie dough that I have in this pan. kind of making this recipe up. I'm sure there's recipes similar to this out there. But, yeah. So put the cake batter in there and spread it out. And I'm using a whisk because I did not grab a spatula or anything. That's okay. Pretty even. And then now I'm going to add Oreos on top because you can't have Confetti Oreo bars without Oreos. I'm gonna add about 12 Oreos on top. Okay, so now that I'm done with this, I'm going to bake it in a 325-degree oven for half an hour, and I'll come back when it's done. Well, that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing some pretty simple and really delicious dessert recipes that you can put in a freezer. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!